Hey guys, I'm back with another video. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. For returning subscribers, welcome back. And for those of you who do not know, I'm paid on a weekly basis. I'm trying to balance my life and my finances while sharing my budgeting journey with you guys. So let's get started. All right, everyone. So this is going to be a cash stuffing, and this is part one. This is for the very last paycheck or week of February. This is from the 20th through the 26th. I'm going to try to make this quick because baby girl went and got me dinner and I need to go downstairs. So this is going to be for my cash envelopes, my kids binders, long-term and short-term sinking funds. So for my cash envelopes, it's $180. For my kids binder, it's $50. Long-term sinking funds, $132. Short-term sinking funds, $77. So let's go over the denomination breakdown. For the ones, I have 37 ones. I have 35 fives. I have 12 tens, 8 20s, and 5 50s. There are no 100s. I was trying to spread my money as far as it could go, so I just kind of cut out the $100 bills. Okay. Before I get started, Double Digit Baby went to the Phoenix Zoo today as part of a field trip, and she wanted to show you guys her new little red panda that she got.
It's a boy.
This is a little boy, and his name is?
Komori.
Komori. So she got him at the Phoenix Zoo, and he is super cute and super soft, and this is her new little baby.
I'm going to make a certificate for him so I can adopt him.
Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing, baby.
Hi, guys.
Okay, so, can you do me a favor? Can you get my little coin tray that's over there on the side? Okay, so as per usual, so there's a whole mess of change in here because I used a lot of my cash envelopes. It's okay, I got it, baby. I used bye, baby. I used a lot of my cash envelopes this week, so I'm most likely going to have to speed through this because this is a lot here. So let's hit it.
Eyes don't lie, hearts don't hide, hands can't fight when they know what they both want. I think I know what we both want. Can't control sometimes, souls got minds their own. When they know what they both want, I think I know what we both want.
All right, man, that was a lot. Okay, so this is going to be for the ending February coins. I only have 50 cents. Everything else I still need to fill up. So there you go. Let's go ahead and move this little bad boy on over to the side, and hopefully this is out of frame. Let's go into my wallet, and I think I have some things still left, or some things. I think I still have some funds left over. Okay, so groceries has $1. Dollar make you, well, no, dollar won't make you holla these days. $100, but not $1. Okay, kids, no, they spend all theirs. Shopping. I have a lot of shopping money left over. Oh man, I say a lot, but it's a lot to me. Okay, guys. All right, so shopping has $5, $6, $7, $8. So for those of you who do not know, let's go back here. Fun. Okay, this is gonna go into my my rollover first quarter savings, and then these are going to go into my $1 savings challenge. So for my savings challenges, that's going to be a whole separate video. I have a part 1 video, I have a part 2 video, and then I do my savings challenges. So if you guys are interested in seeing those, I will link those in the cards, and I'll also have those posted so you guys can check those out. All right, so we are first going to stuff fuel. Dine Out gets skipped per usual, and Dine Out's gonna get, no, not Dine Out, Fuel's gonna get a 50. This is working out okay. I am a bit worried. I don't want to get political, but you guys know what's going on in the world right now, and it's a little worrisome. So I have prayers going out there for all of those that are affected. Okay, Fun is going to get a 5. I told you guys I wanted to spread money. I got paid a little bit more than I had budgeted for, so you guys are also going to see some changes. I had some categories that were only going to get like $4, and some I think were getting skipped. So that is that I think that's good. Okay, groceries gets 120, so that is 250s and a 20. And I had asked you guys in one of my videos what your grocery budget is, and I'm kind of seeing like the same. So I think for a majority of people, it looks like they're budgeting $25 a person. Sometimes it's maybe more like 30 or 40, but it's kind of how we do it here. I kind of try to keep it on a low budget, but you know, sometimes it has to come out of buffer, and that's just what has to happen. Okay, so my kiddos are going to get their usual 5, and they did not have anything left over. I also didn't get my Jamba Juice this week. I'm a little sad about, and that's mainly because, quick little story, I went to the Jamba Juice over here by our house. Shopping also gets a 5, and they were quite busy. I didn't expect them to be so busy. I think it was a Saturday or a Sunday, and they're usually not busy on those days, but they were. And they, first of all, we had to wait for a very long time just to have our order taken, and I'm fine with that. It looks like they were short staffed, so I was like, okay, you know, I'm fine, go ahead, do your thing, wait. I'll wait. Okay, so that's it for my wallet. Now I'm going to move into my kids binder, and for those of you, I've had quite a few questions and compliments on this wallet. I did get this from Bin Rad, and this is originally a passport holder, and I just converted it over to my little wallet, and I have that linked in my description, as well as other things that I use as well. I don't have this linked, but I mean, you guys kind of know where this is from, so everything else I have linked below for you guys. So anyway, back to the Jamba Juice. So we're gonna jump into kids binder. So we're waiting for, I'm gonna say about a good 15 minutes for them to take our order, and you know, I'm not gonna complain, I'm not gonna say anything, I'm just waiting. And then they finally take my order, and I'm still waiting. So we spent about a good 20, maybe 30 minutes there, and my kids were kind of getting a little anxious after a while. And then after they were done with our order, I heard the girl tell the guy, the lady working behind the counter, she told the guy, I'm not serving anybody else. If anybody else comes in here, they can wait or they can leave. I really don't care. And I was like, that's just horrible customer service. So I was like, I really don't want to go to that Jamba Juice anymore. I think I'll go to the one by my work, and I just haven't had time at work to leave because it's been ridiculous. Okay, so my oldest and only son, he's going to get a 10. And these are little placeholders that I made on Canva, and this represents the money that I have in their online savings account. So my son has 100, 120, 140, 150, 160, 162, 64, 166. Oh gosh, and then I do also need to go over with you guys for, oh, wrong one, for my 18-year-old daughter. So this is going to be a story time video, guys. I know I'm chatty. Some of you don't mind, and I'm sure some of you just want to fast forward. So feel free to go ahead and hit that 1.75 or that 2 times speed playback. But I'm just going to warn you, sometimes I get super chatty. I talk super fast, so you might not be able to understand me. So for my 18-year-old daughter, as you guys know, I've told you in my previous videos, she got a job. So she's a little worker bee now. And I had prompted her, and I told her that every check she gets, she's going to give me 10%. And for those of you who are believers or are faithful givers, and you guys give your tithes, you know, you give 10% of your income as a tithe. And I told my daughter, I need 10% of your check. And she was a little thrown back, and she was like, what? And I was like, not because it's like your tithes to me. I'm not the Lord. No way, no how, no ma'am, not ever. But I am going to take that 10% and put it into your savings account, because I know my daughter, and she has access to her savings and her checking, and she will freely transfer, and I'm not about that life. So she got paid over $800 for her first paycheck. And I remember, I'm 41, so I was born back in 1981, and I remember when I had my first check, it was nothing like that. And of course, yes, I understand inflation and times change, but I mean, our minimum wage was like $5.25 or something ridiculous like that. So she did very well. So she had an addition of $80 into her online account. And then another story, when I was pregnant with my double-digit baby, so this was over 10 years ago, we were coming back from the Renaissance Festival. So I'm sure you guys are familiar with the Renaissance Festival. If you're not, it is a little festival that comes around yearly, and it's based on the Renaissance era. And we were on our way back home. I had just bought a newer Armada. I don't even remember the year of it, but it was nice. I mean, it was all decked out. It had rims. It had dark tint. I loved it. She was so pretty. I had not even made my first payment on my SUV yet, and we were sideswiped by a company's truck. And apparently when they were doing maintenance on it or whatever, they didn't put the tire back on properly, or they didn't weld it on right, something like that, something or other. And it came off, and they're like skidding onto the freeway. So I'm in the HOV lane, and that's the carpool lane. So I'm in the HOV lane. Here this guy comes, and I see him coming. So we're going like this, and bam, he hits me and drags me all across that little the median. So he's dragging me all across that, and we weren't my baby, of course, she was okay, but the kids all had slight damage to them. They had whiplash, and we needed to take them to. Hold on, are you okay?
I forgot my wontons.
No way, are you serious? Okay, so anyway, so it was me, of course. Huh?
I said, well, your dinner's here.
Okay, thank you, baby. It was me, one of my best friends, her son, my son, and my daughter. So we're all in the car, and we get hit. So I'm trying not to make this a long story. Long story short, we were in litigation with them. My kids had to go to the chiropractor, and my kids, including, well, all of us, we all got a lump sum. We were all awarded. And because my children were minors at the time, because of the way the court system is, which I think is great, they put the money in a conservatorship account, or a conservator account. I forgot how it's worded, but they put it into an account that they couldn't touch until they were 18. Unless, of course, we went in front of the judge and we requested money, which we didn't need. So the money was building up and building up and building up. And my daughter had, I think, a little over like $1,900 or something like that she was able to get once she turned 18. So I gave her some money. I said, go ahead, do what you want with that amount. I'm taking a majority of it. So I think I gave her maybe $500, and I kept the rest, and I have put that into her savings account. So she also had this lump payment. So there was also, you guys are going to see, of course, that's not the exact amount that she should have had, but I had also given her a little bit of additional money. You know how we do. So this amount as well is in her account. So I have placeholders in here, but of course, I don't have an $80 placeholder. I don't have a $50 placeholder. So I do have it written here. So these are just little placeholders to remind me, which I'm not going to forget, but just to remind me that she does have this money in her online account. So in the bank, she has $1,230, and in cash, let me give her 10. She should have 63. So let's count. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63. So she has a total amount, $1,283. So that was probably the longest story ever. And if you guys are still with me, I so appreciate you. If you guys are still with me, leave a little, let's do, what kind of emoji? Let's do like a mouth emoji, because I don't know how to stop talking. Okay, for my double digit baby, she's going to get the usual 10. And now she has 500, 600, 610, 620, 630, 635, 37, 39, $640. And 600 of that is in her Capital One savings account. I keep wanting to call it the Ellie. I still have the accounts open, but I don't use them. So I don't know if I'm going to close those, or I don't know what I'm going to do with those. We will see. We will see. I'm probably going to pause this video because my daughter brought me dinner, and she's like, your dinner's here. She was all upset. She went to get us some Panda Express, and they forgot to give her wonton, so she is angry. Okay, so the baby is going to get 10. And now she has the same. She has 500, 600, 610, 620, 630, 35, 37, 39, $640. And the same as her bigger sister, she has $600 in her savings account, which I do not touch. The only way I would ever touch that is if I've lost my job, my husband's lost his job, we are about to be kicked out on the street for not paying the mortgage or repoing our car. Other than that, I'm not touching that. That is their money. That is not my money. To be honest, whenever I do like on my own check to see how much I have total in my sinking funds, I don't even like to include their amount, none of my kids, because that's their money. That is not my money to touch. That's just me. I know some people do different. Some people have money that they dip into for their kids to buy clothing and all that. Hey, you do you. this is what I'm kind of doing for us, and it's working out okay. And like I said, if it comes to struggles, then I at least have that backup. Okay, so Kid's birthday is going to get a 5, and now it has 50, 70, 90, 95, 100, $105. And that is an okay amount. I do have 2 daughters that are going to, one's going to want a quinceañera, and the other one is probably going to want, I think she said she wants a sweet 16. I tell my kids, you do what you want. You want a sweet 16? You want to go big for 18? Do you want to do a quinceañera? What do you want? So I have a lot that I need to save for. Oh, I am doing so much talking. Okay, so other kiddos is for my nieces, my nephews, and my grandbabies. They got a 5. Now they have 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and $70. And I do need to buy a few little items because my oldest son, his little 2-year-old boy, is no longer in diapers. He is potty trained, and I was like, that's awesome. He needs a little treat or a toy. I told you guys this previously, or a book, and I want to buy the baby something. Okay, so that's it for the kids' binders. Now we're going to move on over to long-term sinking. What time is it? Good God, it's already after 8. Okay, so long-term sinking funds, we are going to start with car maintenance. And I love how, I always say car maintenance because I just flow with it, but I love how quite a few of you buzzers say maintenance. I love it. You guys sound so classy. Car maintenance. Okay, car maintenance is going to get 5. My goal is 500, and now I have 100, 120, 130, 135, 140, 41, 42, 43, 44, $145. Okay. Next, we're going to hop on into car tags, and this is due in March, and my goal is $433. If I'm not mistaken, I looked it up because I was like, you're whack, figure it out. Okay, so car tags got the 10. Now it's at 100, 200, 300, 320, 330, $340. So I should be on track as long as I continue with the 10. I might want to throw a little bit extra in there just to make sure that I'm covered. Are you okay, baby? Mm-hmm.
Yes, Mom.
Are you sure, baby? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, she's downstairs. Okay, so she got you some little spring rolls if you want them.
Okay.
The little tiny ones. Okay, so Christmas is going to get the usual 25. My goal is $1,100 or $1,200, and I got this from Real Budgets. She has some freebies, and I went through and downloaded a whole bunch of them, and every light represents $20. So let's see where we're at now. Okay, so, and I did take the money out. It just feels safer taking out a majority of it. So I have it in my savings account. So now Christmas is at $100, $200, $220, $225, $230, $235. And I did put an extra 5. I can't mark that on here, but I have it here for my records. So there you go. And I kind of want to look and see like, okay, if I continue this, where will I be at? Because I usually start doing my shopping in September or October. I don't like to wait till the last minute because anxiety will just get to me. I can't do that. For those of you who do, I give it to you because I can't. That's what Daddy does. He waits till like the beginning of December and he'll go. And I'm like, you're ridiculous. Okay, so college gets the 5, and now we're at 100, 200, 210, 215, 220, $225. And as you see, I do have my placeholders because that is in the LA savings account. Okay. Are you okay? Daddy. Okay, so now we're gonna move into, okay, so I've had everyone in my family already come in. We should be good. No complaints from me, but I've had every single individual in my house come in here at one time or another. Okay, so emergency is gonna get a 5, and now emergency is at 100, 120, 125, 130, 135, and I finally deposited the 100 into the savings account. These are building up. It does take time because as you see, I'm only putting 5, but that goes to show you guys with consistency, even if it's a small amount, you can eventually, you can do it too. That's kind of how I felt like, oh, is it ever going to happen? But I just have so many envelopes and I want to fill them all. And I know some people don't do that. I do, and it just takes a while. Okay, so later me is for my retirement. I put a 5, and every 100 I put into my Fidelity account, and I invest into stock or EFT, mainly EFT. Okay, so later me is now at 100, 150, 170, 175, 180, 85, 186. Oh, that took me a minute to count, girl. My daughter is probably downstairs steaming. Where is mom? She's always telling me, Mom, you need to sleep. Mom, you need to eat. Mom, take a break. Mom, take a nap. Mom, do this. And I'm like, she's like my little mama, and I don't understand. I like it, but I don't. I'm like, I'm your mom. Don't tell me what to, don't tell me what to do. Okay, month ahead. So I got this tracker off of Jordan Budgets. Jordan Budgets? I'm if I'm saying that wrong, I am so sorry, but I'm pretty sure her name is Jordan Budgets. And she had some freebies. So every month, every little bill here is $100. And now we are at $100, $105, $110. And my goal is like $2,200 or something like that. 24 maybe. I'll get there. I'm not stressing. Everything's okay. Hopefully. Okay, vacation. So I am saving $1,000 for Japan. That is pretty much where we're going to go now. And then Daddy and I are also planning on doing our own little like getaway, just him and I. And I'm trying to remember where he wanted us to go. He sent me some information. Oh, Australia. He wants to go to Australia. And I'm like, I'm down. I'll do it, but I don't do sharks at all. And I'll give you guys some story time about a shark story on our honeymoon. I don't want to make this video any longer, but I have a story about that. So if you guys want to hear that, let me know. It's not very crazy. I wasn't, well, I'm going to say I was in danger. I was in danger. Okay, so vacation got a 25. So now we're at 500, 520, 540, 545, 550, 555. And I got this one from Row Budgets as well. And the suitcases for the majority are $50. The planes, I have 100 and I have 50. So this is $1,000. And I am pretty confident that I'm going to have that money saved up before we go on our trip. It worked out when we went to Egypt, and I am praying it's going to work out with this. Alrighty, so that is it for the long term. Oh, I have my, hold on guys. I need to fix something. Oh, I don't even think I have it. Do I even have it? I do not. Okay, so you'll see I have taxes here for 5. I still haven't made that envelope. I will make that tomorrow, and I will place that in here. So taxes gets 5, and that is so that when my husband and I file together with his CPA, I can pay for half. He doesn't want me to, but I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to do it. He won't let me, and he'll probably just like, psh, with my card or my money, but I still like being able to contribute. You know what I mean? Come on now, guys. You feel me, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and move on over to beauty. And this is my $5 binder this week. Every envelope for the majority is getting stuffed with a 5. So I don't know if I want to keep repeating it, but we'll just say getting a 5, getting a 5, getting a 5. Beauty, getting a 5. Beauty is now at $10, $20, $25, $30, $31, $32, $33. Did I do the tape? Nope. I didn't even do, I had bought some, I don't even know, let's be honest. I don't even know if I'm going to take it out of here. I bought some eyebrow pencils, and I'm not happy with them whatsoever. I really don't want to take the money out of here. I only bought 2 of them, but they were so whack. I'm so mad. They were like a weird waxy. I was like, what is this? Like, I can't even, if I want to like rub, you know, my brows aren't naked, but still I like them full, and they're just, Okay, so can we, it's for my kids. Can we do this? Can we do that? Can we go here? Can we go there? This is so that I can use this money towards that. It doesn't have to come out of my buffer. So they got a 5. Now they're at 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. And there was a depletion in there because I took my kiddos to a cute little Daiso Mart. And we went 2 weekends in a row. And they spent, my kids can spend money, y'all. They can spend. Okay, clothing. Clothing, the 5. Now clothing's at 50, 70, 80, 85, 90. And I told you Double Digit has plans for this envelope. Still haven't done it. It is not a need, it's a want. So I'm not in a rush. Daddy, 5. He's now at 15. No plans, really. I do want to get our anniversary gift because our wedding anniversary is on 3/13. We were married on Friday the 13th. I thought that was awesome. Some people were like, oh my gosh, why would you do that? I'm not, oh no, Garden isn't even getting anything. I'm not superstitious. And the only like thing that happened on our wedding was that it rained. But even then, like we changed it from being a rooftop wedding to being inside, and it was still my entrance, from what they tell me, was beautiful. I didn't get to see it, but because of course I was oh yeah, because of course I was in the wedding. Okay, Gibbs is gonna get a 5 and now it's at 15. There is a video of it, but to be honest, I haven't watched it. I've seen pictures, and that day was just a blur for the most part. If you guys have been married, please let me know. I'm not the only one. It was so quick. Everything was so quick and hectic. Okay, giveaways got a 5 and now it's at 20, 30, 35, 40, $45. And this giveaway envelope is for you guys. I have the giveaway coming up. I have not forgotten about it, guys. Please believe I have been planning this giveaway since I hit 500 subscribers. So now that I am at 1K, I've already purchased some things from a few Etsy shops. I have another one that's going to be an electronic. And then I have some other physical items that I need to gift. So just wait, guys. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. And some of the items I want to keep for myself, I will probably keep a few, but everything else is for you guys because you guys rock. Okay, health and fitness. So I will need to have a deduction because I did go and buy my contacts, and thank God for health insurance because that health insurance saved me over $200. Okay, so I got a 5. I bought contacts. So now health and fitness is at 50, 60. Do this again. 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, $68. And the total amount for my contacts came out to like $24, $25 for a year supply. And it was going to come out to over 200, but I was like, no, I texted my husband. I was like, send me a picture of our eye care health insurance, whatever it's called, or vision insurance. And he sent it to me, and the girl looked it over, and then she was like, okay, yeah, this will work. And then she ran the numbers, and she's like, you can get a year supply, and it's only going to be like $20-some. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, please do it. Okay, so holidays. This is for Easter. Every egg represents $10, and I am saving $150 for my children and for my grandbabies. Got a 5, and now it's at 50, 55, 60, $65. And I believe if I continue at this pace, I will reach that. But I told you guys previously, I did not take into consideration eggs or candy. So bummer. Okay. House maintenance. I don't know what I was going to say. House maintenance is getting a 5. And it is now at 20, 25, 30, 35, $36. Okay, not bad. The only thing I really used this for was when I bought that tiny little space heater that I love so much. And oh my gosh. So if you guys, okay, so today's Friday the 25th. And if you guys live in Phoenix, tell me you're not tripping on the weather. Tell me you're not tripping. I left for work on Thursday and it was in the low 40s. When like 2 days before we're already in the 80s. Phoenix is playing games. She needs to be, I'm not going to say it. Just, yep. Okay. So investments gets a 5. And now I'm at 20, 25, 30. And you know what, guys? Give me your opinion on this. I kind of want to put all of this into my retirement. I want to just stop my investment envelope and just move it over because that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm investing for my retirement. It's not for now. Whenever I buy and hold. I don't buy and sell. I've never bought and sold. So I don't know. I'm debating. What do I do? Okay, so kiddos activities got a 5, and this is for field trips, Girl Scout events, book fairs, things like that. So now kiddos activities is at 50, 55, 60, $61. Okay. All right. So Lux is going to get something. Lux is going to get a 5. Oh, I do have singles. Okay. So Lux is now at 100, 110, 115, 120, right? 21, 22, 23, $124. And nothing has caught my eye. Well, I lie. There were a few things, some pieces of jewelry that caught my eye that I would like to purchase, but I have enough. I just say no. So this is what I usually do. And I've heard quite a few people say this. Miscellaneous is going to get a 5. They'll put it in their cart and they just wait. And that's what I do. And then I figure I don't need it. I haven't purchased it yet. I don't need it. And this is for my brother's wedding. He asked, well, my sister-in-law asked me to be a bridesmaid. So I'm saving for my dress and my shoes. And then I want to also give them some money for a wedding present. So miscellaneous is now at 50, 55, and 60. And I have time to save because they are not getting married until fall of 2023. And I know on my last video when I did part 1 for the 3rd week of February, I was like, when is it? I know when it is. I do. It was just late. I was tired. I was in a different dimension at that time. Okay, so personal or planner is going to get a 5, and this is for my small little office space here for any planners, stickers, items, pens, what you name it. That's what it's for. So now personal planner is at 10, 15, 16, 17, $18, and I did do a deduction because I bought something. What did I buy? I don't remember. When I remember, I'll show you guys, but I'm sure it's here somewhere. It might have just been some stickers. Okay, so pets is going to get a 5. And now pets is at 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and $14. And that's for their food or treat subscriptions. And now my baby girl, my 18-year-old daughter, is taking over for her ferret. So that's nice. I get to put extra money in and it'll actually save. I can invest and hold, guys. It's not invest and sell. Okay, invest and buy. All right, guys. So that is it for part 1 for the 4th paycheck of February. And next I'm going to jump into my bills and my debt. And then it's going to be the savings challenges. That's going to be part 2. And that's going to be my savings challenges video. So there you guys go. I want to thank you so much for sticking with me. I really do appreciate you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you did like my content. And until next time, bye.